What's going down, everybody? It's your boy, that guy, MileHigh, tuning back in for episode 48 of the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. Gang. You already know what's good. You know, you got your robes on, you got your coffee, you got your Kush, and we're going to have a good time today. You dig what I'm saying? And we got this nice little smorgasbord of goodies over here. You know, shout out to all the sponsors and everybody, and the ones that actually are coming on board that, you know, have reached out, like the TAC girls. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my homegirl Krista and all the stuff she's doing over there. We'll be having some cool stuff coming to, you know, shout them out and help promote them as well on the channel season 2. So be on the lookout for that. It's about to be dope. And if you're not a member already, you know, I've been looking. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Krista and the TAC girls. Yeah, be on the lookout for some cool stuff from there. And also coming season 2, you'll be able to see some discount codes for Crystal Leaves when you want to go try out some of that Habana or that Cuban Crew flour or anything else that they got there, because they even have that high-grade syrup. You dig what I'm saying? Made with the Habana rosin. I'm just saying, you need to go check that out. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, and I had to show off. They got some new flavors too, man, that I haven't tried. Have you tried these? Shout out to Eric.
Yes, sir.
What's up, bro? Good morning to you too, man. I got so caught up in just talking.
It's
How you
hump
doing,
day.
brother?
I'm good, though, man.
You know what I'm saying? You having a good morning?
Hell yeah.
Hell
A little
yeah,
tired, but we here.
Yeah, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? I woke up like randomly at like 2. Well, because it wasn't random. Well, no, it was randomly because I'd already talked to my brother and knew that he was cool. But then I woke up at like 2:30, saw his text, and was like, "Oh snaps! Let me call him and see where he's at." And then I called him, and then he was cool. And I went back to sleep, and then the alarm went off like an hour and a half later. Yeah, it was way too early, bro. Way too early. But we're here. But yeah, they got the. Have you tried the blueberry one, bro?
I wasn't aware of the blueberry one. Now this is new to me.
Yes, they got the blueberry, and I actually forgot the other one at home because I have another bag. Shout out, look, they got these nice little bags and stuff right here. But yeah, I had another bag at home. There's a lime one in it too. And simple. There's a couple flavors that I don't have actually on me right now. So yeah, they got the simple, they got the lime, and then this new blueberry one. You dig what I'm saying?
Gotta try that one.
Yeah, but watermelon, strawberry, pineapple are the other ones that I got sitting over here, and a grape, which is actually one of my favorites too.
Hell yeah.
But anyway, let's get into this, bro. You got some jokes today?
I got one.
What's your joke? I got a couple for you.
Okay, let's see. If smoking cannabis causes short-term memory loss, what does smoking cannabis do?
I was about to say, I was thinking about like, bro, I mean, but like, I don't know. I feel like we wouldn't know that question. All right. That's funny. Anyways, how do you get a country girl's attention?
I have no idea.
A tractor. You get it? A tractor? You got to attract her first.
Yeah, that's fucking funny, bro. That's good. I like it.
Ah, man. Why are elevator jokes so classic and good?
Why?
Because they work on many levels.
That was good too. I like it. That one's got layers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It makes you think a little bit. It's fucking corny as shit still, but it makes you think. You know what I'm saying? That was a little bit more of a complex dad joke there. You know what I'm saying?
It's got layers to it.
Last one for you. What's brown and sticky?
A stick.
A stick. You got it, sir. You got it. Ding, ding. Anyways, let's get on to this marijuana news today. I ain't really like my blunt up too. Bro, when are you gonna start? You know what I'm saying? Waking up with the.
I'm telling you, bro. That shit be putting me out by when 1, 2 o'clock comes around, bro. I'm done, bro.
Oh man,
I can't start smoking now until like around 12 or so, like 11 or 12. It's just I just got to take a break like that.
Yeah, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You got to do it. Hey, and you know what? I just thought about this. We didn't start the live.
Oh, damn, bro.
But it's okay because this was the week where we were going to see how it all worked out.
It didn't work out today.
Shout out to everybody watching this right now.
So sorry.
I just thought about it like, oh, you know what? The tablet's still in my backpack. We didn't even start that one up for the live. Oops. Anyways, we're going to continue this show. So, there was like a really cool little bill that came out that I noticed. There's a new congressional bill that would stop the like weird questioning about like cannabis use or distribution or anything related to cannabis that would stop an immigrant from getting U.S. citizenship.
Okay, dope.
Yeah, because before this bill, it's part of the good moral character part of the little assessment thing or whatever when they're trying to establish your citizenship. And if you admit to using it, you're basically disqualified. If you like, even if it was like in legal like situations and states and like whatever, like you're disqualified. You know what I'm saying? But this bill would basically stop that whole situation where like you could use it, as long as you know it doesn't even matter how it was happening. Like they even went as far as to be like, even if you were distributing it, you know what I'm saying? Like those things, like if you've already went through and handled yourself and did your business and everything else,
paid your debts to society.
Yeah, like that shouldn't be something that stops you from being allowed to be a citizen.
That's
which I think is dope. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to acknowledge that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rep. Brendan Boyle, who filed that legislation on Monday to address that part of the federal immigration policy. Like I said, concerning the good moral character part of the application.
That's dope as fuck.
So yeah, shout out to that because that's cool. I mean, that's just something that we'll have to just see kind of like how it progresses and unfolds and stuff, because obviously it hasn't like officially passed or you know, went into
conversation
effect.
Now.
Yeah. So, but you know, we'll see how that happens.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Baby
Because
steps.
the fact that we all get high and like, you know what, let me smoke my house. I lit my shit up and didn't even take a hit of it.
What are you smoking on though?
Some Slaps number 2.
Okay, I do have some Havana extracts though in the office. Yeah,
Ooh,
for
what
sure.
you got?
I don't know what Adam hooked me up with. He hooked me up with something. Shit's fires. It's fires.
That gas, gas pack.
Hell yeah.
You already know.
Shout out to Adam.
Yeah, Adam's the dog, man. You know it's so crazy too. When me and like Adam, you've met Adam, so you know like he has a really strong personality. Right. And if you haven't seen his interview, y'all need to go check out his interview.
Please go check it out.
Super dope interview. The dude has got so many like he's a very complex person.
Yeah, very
complex individual. And before I got to really know him, like when me and Adam first met, like we're both strong-headed individuals, and we did not like each other at
bumping
first.
heads.
Oh, bro, like immediately, like first day type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we just did not get along. But then as I got to, you know, gave him respect, he gave me respect. Like we kind of like, you know, because we just had, I'm not the type that's gonna run from conflict. So like I just would, bro, we got problems, and he's the same way.
Let's address it.
Yeah,
right
like,
now.
He's the same way. So it was just like, fuck it, let's just have a conversation, and then we learned how to communicate with one another. And we've actually become like, I wouldn't say like best friends or anything, but we're definitely good friends. Like I would definitely consider Adam a friend at this point. Dope. And he does some super dope shit. The dude is smart as hell too.
He knows his shit, bro.
Like I'm not even just saying like smart. Like the motherfucker's really smart. Like not just street smart. All that, like book smart. Like this motherfucker got degrees.
Yes.
Like this motherfucker damn near a scientist and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he
chemist, bro. Like, straight up.
I'm glad that he knows how to like talk in layman's terms.
Yes, for you to understand.
Hell yeah, because
that shit's going right
dog.
over my head.
There's hella shit. There's where he's like trying to explain some shit, and I was like, yeah, I have no idea. You know what I'm saying?
Like, sure, yeah.
Or I'll have to sit there and like try to just come back with something just to like get him to clarify. You know, I might be completely
I think
wrong.
I know what you're talking about,
but I'm gonna. I want you to clarify that shit right there. But yeah, shout out to Adam, man. And let's move on to this mid-pack shit though.
Mid-pack.
We got mid-pack of the day.
Yeah. Yes.
It's
the pack is mid.
It's mid. It's always mid. You know what I'm saying? No one likes the mid-pack, bro. But we got 3 pounds of marijuana and other drugs and a weapon seizure in Davison County. Gang. It's in North Carolina, I believe. So this guy, he's been under investigation for a while. His name is Argenis Samuel Riviera Alicia or something like that. Sorry if I said your name completely wrong. I'm sure I did. I'm sure I murdered it, sir. My apologies. But he's 36. He's of Lexington. And he was, like I said, being a part of an investigation as of early January. It started in January. So he got stopped in a traffic stop. They found approximately 500 grams of methamphetamine, 30 Suboxone strips, and 9 oxy pills in the trunk of the car. And while
sit down, sir.
Yeah, sit down, sir. And after they got him there, they obviously went to the house to see what else you got. And he had about 128 grams of meth at the house, approximately 3 pounds-ish or so of marijuana, approximately 3 grams of some mushrooms, some psilocybin, you know what I'm saying?
A pharmacy.
Approximately 100 grams of crack cocaine.
Jesus.
You dig what I'm saying? He got you.
Crack.
And he had some weapons, you know, SKS. He had a Smith & Wesson 380 pistol. He had a 22 caliber revolver. And some other miscellaneous items of drug
Damn,
you know,
this
stuff
dude
like
was
scales
loaded
and baggies and all sorts of shit, I'm sure.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
So he's facing a lot of charges.
Yeah.
A lot of distribution
It
charges.
sounds like it.
A whole lot, sir.
Yeah.
Motherfucker had a whole pharmacy, like you said, in his house. He was trapping. You know what I'm saying? We can't give him mid-pack for his trapping ability, but we could definitely give him a mid-pack for getting caught. You know what I'm saying? You got caught, sir. You should have just went ahead and, again, this is one of those situations where you probably had enough money sitting somewhere that you probably could have did something legal. You know what I'm saying? You could have started a business.
Something could have happened.
You could have you had a way out, I'm sure,
Facts.
a long time ago. And he was tripping. He was tripping. Anyways, now he's facing, like I said, a whole lot of multiple drug charges, and he has been given a $1.5 million secured bond.
Damn.
So
this is the feds too. Like I said, sit down,
secured,
take a seat, sir.
Secured bond.
Yeah, take a seat,
There's
sir.
no, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that 10% bullshit. Nigga, you better be able to put up equal value.
Oh my God.
I need 1.5 in equal value. You dig what I'm saying? I need your house, your mama's house, your grandmama's house. Yeah. You know
Your man's done.
all them whips, everything. You know what I'm saying?
all
And I'm
that
gonna need
shit,
you to
yep.
give up the plugs.
Facts.
Otherwise, your ass about to sit down a long time. So yeah, anyways. Mid-pack of the day. Sorry, sir. That's you. There's ain't nothing else to say about that. You was trapping, and you get an A for effort. But that's about it. You know what I'm saying? You get an A for effort, but that's about it.
Facts.
Oh, man. Something else, bro, that is kind of some mid-pack shit, actually, that we can kind of toss into this mid-pack situation.
Okay, talk to me.
This is about all the politicians, whether former or still current, or, you know, regulators who were, you know, former, current, being able to like profit off of an industry that one, either they were like, you know, shunning and trying not to have
locking
happen,
people up and shit.
or two was a part of like the actual regulation settings committees and like, you know, decision making.
Yeah, of how this shit should
part
go.
of it.
Yeah.
And then getting the profit off of it.
Come on.
You know, and it's not, there's hella states that have this problem. I mean, in like legal states and the ones that are not. Like there's politicians, I'm sure, that are like against cannabis in some fashion in their state, but then operate behind closed doors, like
and
you know what I'm
investing
saying?
in
Investing or consulting or
Facts.
helping be part of like legal teams and shit, giving like inside information, like
But they
almost
don't
like
want the
inside
media.
traders
Yeah.
information, like some real conflict of interest shit.
Facts.
But they're trying to crack down on that, man. They're trying to crack down on like states, ex-pac regulators, from being able to exploit the industry.
Yes, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, that's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It shows a lack of trust in you know what I'm saying, for like that we should have for our politicians.
Absolutely, bro. But
You know,
I'm not surprised at the end of the day either.
I'm not,
you know,
because the reality is one of what's his name? What was the governor's Brad Hickenlooper?
Same shit.
Right, yeah. He on the news, everything. He would have nothing really positive.
He was investing
to say.
in a whole bunch of shit,
Bro, he was
wasn't
like the largest, private, what was it? Basically, like the largest private investor in Colorado.
Right.
Like he employed more people in the cannabis industry via his like investments than like anybody.
And in the public eye, he wanted nothing to do with it.
Right.
Yeah.
It was in
His
one
whole image
exactly.
and yes.
It's crazy. So that like we've seen it kind of like firsthand here. So yeah, there was definitely a whole lot of this stuff going on.
Okay.
It's still going on.
Yep.
And this whole law and this whole situation is not going to stop the people who've already done it, who've already exploited and already currently in it. It's going to help stop the ones that
are trying
to.
Yes.
And you know, the future ones that are going to maybe see that avenue and be like, ooh, I can make a little bit of money.
Exactly.
Because
but the little weasels are still in there.
Because the reality is when you're taking all this information that you gained from being a part of the government and then turning around to not even investing yourself, but to like basically help your private profits.
Right.
Like that's not right.
It's not ethical.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It doesn't feel right.
Because you ain't giving us that fucking information. Like you know what I'm saying? You're not like how like that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like just a whole lot of conflict of interest. And it will also stop not only the people like the direct former regulators or current regulators and stuff from doing this shit, but it would stop their family members from it, you know, being able to do it or
influences.
Make it, you know, allowing them to, you know, invest through someone else.
Exactly.
And,
a third party.
Yeah, all
shit.
that shit because that's fucked up.
That's fucked
you know what
up,
I'm saying?
bro.
And then you got people in states that aren't fully legalized, like literally making money on the industry in other states. Like that's
but don't want it in their state.
That's the craziest
type
part
shit, bro.
about it. Like, how are you so against it in your state, but then you turn around and make private money
don't make no
and
sense.
further your own personal gains?
Right. That's all it is. It's a dirty game, bro. They don't give a fuck, bro.
It's
scoundrels.
Crazy. Scoundrels. So that's some mid-pack shit too.
That's
so
mid-pack shit, bro.
all you goddamn motherfucking ex-state regulators and shit for the pot industry. Y'all need to go ahead and kick rocks.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Kick a motherfucking boulder with your shoes off, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you break a toe.
2 toes. Fuck
Two
it.
toes. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But we got Rhode Island in the news too.
Okay.
Shout out to Rhode Island. Y'all are finally making headway. Rhode Island. I mean, y'all have been making headway and having conversations, but y'all have finally introduced a bill that would create a system to tax and regulate recreational cannabis.
There we go.
You dig what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they already have a medical out there in Rhode Island. And it's been that way for a few years, I believe.
Yep.
So, but this would actually finally open them up to the recreational market.
Dope.
You may give me a reason to come visit you, motherfuckers. Goddamn
Rhode
it.
Island, yes sir.
Goddamn. We need to go. We need to just make a fucking like situation to go visit all the fucking legal states.
That'd be dope as fuck. Before all of them
Before they all go legal.
That'd be dope.
That shit would be
dope.
fucking lit. You know what I'm saying?
fire.
But shout out to you guys. I mean, there's not a whole lot to it. I mean, it's pretty basic as far as like what it would look like. It would look very similar to us for the most part.
Right.
You'd be able to 21 and older purchase and possess up to 1 ounce of marijuana. And you'd also be able to grow plants at home.
Dope. Okay.
So, like I said, very similar to Colorado's.
Right.
Like, recreational look. So, yeah.
So they're all for concentrates and all that too, right?
Yeah, everything. I mean, out there, they don't have a whole lot of weird restrictions in
good.
Rhode Island. I mean, they have a pretty open market as far as their medical goes, like for what you can use. It's pretty like across the board. So I don't, the recreational is probably going to look very similar, just opened up to the adult crowd. To be able to have it on recreational terms. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody like recreational terms.
Yes,
you
sir.
dig? Make you want Harlem shaking that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Just like that. Hell yeah.
Yo, in Hawaii, they just the Senate approves legal cannabis bill.
Nice,
So
hell yeah, for rec,
it's going
right?
down. Yeah,
Yes,
now
sir.
I
Yes,
really
sir.
want to
There
go
we
to Hawaii because
There
now I
we
can go to Hawaii and I can smoke my weed on the
bro,
beach.
on the
I was gonna do that
beach,
shit anyway. I'm just
Right?
gonna keep it a buck with you, Hawaii. I was gonna do it anyway.
It was
But
gonna
now
happen regardless.
You made it that much easier for you, dog.
Yes. Now there's a dispo on the beach. How about that?
Gang shit. You know what I'm saying? But so the Hawaii Senate approved bill to legalize marijuana as well as separate legislation to expand the state's current cannabis decriminalization law.
Okay.
So basically, they want to make it. They're going to expand on that, but they need to separate because if you're going to expand on decriminalization. Like for other drugs and
different.
things.
It's another lane.
Yeah, it's a whole other lane, dog. It's a whole other lane. Let's just go ahead and legalize this weed.
Yeah, that's right. And
we'll talk about
this all the way over here.
Over there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's pretty dope. And basically, both of the bills passed with veto-proof majority. So there's just not enough people who were opposed to the shit to even make it relevant.
Yes.
To even come back and have this conversation.
Veto
once again.
proof.
You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So and that's a dope situation to kind of say because there's really like the governor of Hawaii was kind of skeptical at first about it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, skepticism shot out the window. You know what I'm saying? We don't need none of that shit. Keep it, sir.
So we were talking about Hawaii one time about traveling, right, with them because of the medical situation. So is that going to change with the rec, do you think, as far as them going to another island and being able to bring it through the airport and everything,
I'm
the
sure
cannabis?
As long as
it's going to go in.
I'm sure that they'll have some sort of like little rules there. It's like as long as it's personal amounts and you can,
has under or something.
Yeah, and probably as long as it has like proper labels and you know what I'm saying? Like the reality is let's be real. TSA, I'm not about to condone anybody to sit here and travel and do that shit with weed. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do it.
To each his own. But the reality is TSA, there are hella fucking, articles out and like little statements that they have put out themselves that says that they don't give a fuck about it. They're not looking for weed.
Facts.
That's not their job. They're there for weapons of mass destruction.
That's what. Yes.
They're looking for guns, knives, bombs, that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're looking for stuff that actually is a problem.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Now, if you're trying to trap and you get caught moving pounds and packs through the thing, you a trap boy, you pack boy and shit.
Take a seat, sir.
You have a whole other issue because now they have to legally report you to the authorities, which every airport's got law enforcement sitting there waiting.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So at that point, then you have to deal with the local authorities, right? But they don't really care. They're not gonna get a ticket from TSA.
Yeah.
They're giving you off to the damn authorities. Here, you deal with
We
this
found this, you
motherfucker.
take it. Yeah.
We're going to keep looking for the weapons of mass destruction that
Right.
we're supposed to be looking for.
Right.
So, and messing with people's fucking shampoo bottles and fucking mouthwashes
yeah,
and shit.
hell
You know what I'm saying? And all that nonsense. That's what they out here doing. But yeah, I think there's going to be a point where, you know, as long as you're flying with reasonable amounts of personal stuff,
what's legal?
yeah,
Obviously.
I don't think anybody's gonna care.
Yeah,
You know what
especially
I'm
if it's just
saying?
from island to island too.
Yeah, and I mean, I see it happening real soon, if not already, where the leniency of moving around with, you know, a little ounce or a little half ounce and a couple edibles or something is like, I'm sure it's happening more often than not. At
Absolutely.
this point.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
I think people feel more comfortable moving around with cannabis products.
It is a little different going through the airport with that shit. It's like, whoa, you know, I know they might not do
Just
nothing,
don't
but
sweat
damn.
bullets.
Yeah, there you go. Like, no, this guy's too nervous.
Yeah,
Take him in the
just
back.
Don't be sweating bullets. Oh, they might probe you, bro.
Yeah,
They might probe
take him
you.
to the back.
Take him to the back. Oh man. But we could shoot down to Mexico.
Okay.
Mexico's got some good stuff
Making
going on
noise.
too. Yeah, we were
Hell
just
yeah.
talking about them yesterday.
Yeah.
Or was it Monday? Monday. It was Monday. We were talking about them. So they passed or on the verge. It's like it's right there. They just
right
got like
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like right there. They about to pass it. But basically we got a little bit more as far as like what it's going to look like being a citizen in Mexico and what you will be able to do. So 18 and over will be
No
able to
shit.
purchase. Yeah.
No
so
shit, okay.
so they're going they're not even worried about the med card thing. It doesn't seem like
Yeah.
there's any sort of medical situation. They're just like, cool.
Straight wreck.
You're
18
you're
plus.
You're an adult at 18,
There
bro.
you go.
We'll take your ass to prison. We'll throw you in the motherfucking army. You're an adult.
Yep.
Do what the
You can
fuck
buy
you
some
want.
weed.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yes.
So so 18 years old, you'll be able to purchase, not only purchase, but grow your own and have all the different derivatives of cannabis. So concentrates, and
Everything, edibles,
all
your
of it. Like
topicals, all
nothing
this
is
shit.
off limits.
Fire.
As long as you're 18 and up.
Okay.
You dig what I'm
That's
saying?
legal, yeah.
And I believe it's 28 grams. So they're about on their ounce.
Get your
limit.
ounce, yep.
Yeah. So according to the draft, a person may legally be in possession of up to 28 grams of cannabis intended for their personal consumption, which is equivalent to 28 cigarettes. That's how they're breaking it down
Okay.
there in Mexico. They're like, oh, about a gram cigarette. Yeah.
It's about the same. Yeah.
28 grams. You got
There
a
we
pack of
go.
cigarettes right there. That's
Facts.
about you good. That's how
Okay.
we're gonna motherfucking justify
I
this
like
shit.
it. That's what I thought. That's what came to my mind right away when you said 18 plus. Is just all that cigarettes.
Yeah.
Well, how it used to be. It's 21 now, isn't it, for tobacco? But yeah,
Yeah, now here in Colorado or in all the United States,
Yep.
it's 21 and up for
Yep.
all tobacco products.
that's crazy, right?
That's crazy to be like right there on the cusp.
Yes.
And then it changed.
You were about to be.
You
You
was
were
almost
getting ready
legal.
to go.
You was
17
almost
years
legal.
old. Like, yeah, I can finally go get my backwoods.
You was almost.
Psych.
Right, psych. The bill would also create Mexican Institute for Regulation and Control of Cannabis, which would issue 5 types of licenses, which would consist of cultivation, transformation, sales, research, and export and import of cannabis.
Okay. What you need. Everything you need.
Everything
Yeah.
you need.
Yeah.
So you got to be able to transport it. You got to be able to
grow it.
grow it. You got to be able to sell it, research it, export it,
export it.
import it. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? So basically, like I said, we've been talking about the export import stuff. We've been talking about them trying to get set up a situation for sales and taxing it. So we knew that. Obviously, cultivation and you know moving it around obviously comes with all that shit. So yeah, we got a nice little situation down there. You know
Hell
what
yeah.
I'm saying?
I like it,
Mexico's
bro.
about to
They're
be lit.
making moves. Yes. Setting an example. I like
Again,
it.
I you know what I'm saying? This might be a little bit more enticing to go down to Mexico.
A little bit.
Still gonna
And
get
I think,
robbed
you know
if
what,
you go the
bro?
wrong places, but let's just be
I
real.
think I might be going in June.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm a hater right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a hater. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully it's legal by then. We'll see what it's like.
Honestly, by June, I would bet they would, because that's like hopefully by that point we'll have a lot more leniency of moving around and be kind of back to normal. Be summertime, so I bet you, you know what I'm saying? They'll have it open before then because they're right there. They're
That
trying
should be
to do
fire.
it.
Yeah. hell
Yep. So the last article of the day. Let's go ahead and get it. It's Oklahoma, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
I did not realize that Oklahoma does not have a cap on how many licenses that they are giving out for like retail or cultivation.
That's
or
why
like,
everyone's moving there right now, bro. It's crazy. It's booming right now.
It's booming and it's not.
Yeah.
Because
it's so
like to say it's saturated is an understatement.
Right.
When you hear these numbers, bro.
Right. They
have more licenses. Look, I'm a bro. I'm gonna put this shit in perspective. Okay. Hold on. Where did that shit go? Because this shit blew my fucking mind. There are more licensed dispensaries in Oklahoma than Walmart, McDonald's, and Starbucks combined.
Damn, bro. Holy shit. These fools ain't playing.
There are more licensed dispensaries in Oklahoma than Walmart, McDonald's, and fucking Starbucks combined.
How big is Oklahoma?
Dog.
Oh my God, bro.
I
know all of them ain't eating for sure.
They can't all eat. So look, so from 2018 when they started, right? They had 743 licenses that were issued.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mind you, that's where we kind of capped off.
I was gonna say we're like at 5, aren't we?
There's actually more when you add all the licenses together. When you're talking like not just dispensaries, but you count cultivation, like wholesalers and MIPS and all that stuff. We're probably in the thousands somewhere. You know what I'm saying? As far as issue license, but they're not all stores. Right. These motherfuckers though got so many licenses. Look, so they went from 443 in 2018 to 2,200.
Oh my God.
2,238 licenses in 2019.
Jesus.
And then they saw a big decrease in not a big decrease. They lost about 200 stores in 2020.
Yeah.
But one, COVID hit.
Yeah.
And two, when you've got a market that saturated right now.
Yeah, it's just not gonna work like that, bro.
What?
Like it's
the competition is fucking stupid.
And I know that just pounds and shit are super cheap out there too.
Bruh. Like,
that's why people,
Bruh.
Yeah.
You have to. How do you compete and stay in business if you are not literally making it like yourself be the most appealing person on the block?
Facts. I want to know why this is going on. Why are there so many licenses? What's the purpose?
They just didn't put a cap.
They didn't understand.
They
don't know
care.
that you
I
shouldn't
guess.
do that.
Bruh. Like, I don't know.
You don't put a cap. Like everyone's gonna try to get a piece of this shit.
Everybody.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I think over the next year we'll start to see
regulations and all this shit.
How it happens. But I mean, there even in this article, there's not a definitive plan to be like, hey, we've got to slow down.
You know what I'm saying? 2,200, he said.
Yeah. They had 2,200 in 2019, and still in 2020, they ended in 2020 with over 2,000 still.
That's crazy.
They lost some, but those are the ones, those are just the it was just under 200 that they lost.
Right.
So that like 170, 180 stores that shut down or licenses that stopped operating was either because they couldn't afford to stay in business because it was just, they couldn't compete. They weren't big enough. They didn't have enough funding. Whatever the case may have been.
It was their first year of business. They couldn't make it.
It doesn't matter.
COVID hit.
There's just so many factors, especially when you have this many licenses. Because now not only are you dealing with all the market changes on a regular basis, but now you're competing with all these independent people who all want to make money.
It makes no sense.
And some people are all like, there's always gonna be that person who's gonna like undercut everybody because they're willing to sell it cheaper.
Absolutely.
They rather make 2 cents on the dollar than no cents on the dollar. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck making $1 for $1. I make 2 cents on the dollar. I'm still making money. Like, there's those people like that,
pushing.
bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, and that's crazy. So I read that shit and was just like, what?
Yeah, that's insane.
Like, why?
We need regulations in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, what are y'all doing?
What's going on? Please.
What's going on, bro? I don't understand.
How many good dispensaries can there possibly be?
Bruh. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing that's so crazy is how populated and how densely these licenses are. Like when you really look like Oklahoma City has like the hub of it pretty much between them and Tulsa. And it's literally like those places have over 100 licenses just in these little small spots. And then when you see like Oklahoma City, there's a bunch of surrounding cities that have, anywhere from 10 to, maybe 100 or so of their own.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are y'all, like, y'all niggas are really like on top of each other.
So do you think cultivators are benefiting out there better than the dispensaries?
I guess maybe. It depends. Because I guess it would come down to how, like, for instance, if their rules are like how it is here, where you have to like produce so much of your own product.
Right.
Then, maybe not so much. It may just be kind of like how it is here, where if you're a good cultivator and your name is out there, then the dispensaries will want to wholesale you and bring you in.
Facts.
But if it's kind of like Nevada where they don't grow anything from, out of the dispensaries, it's all cultivators.
Yep.
Then hell yeah. Because now
you need them.
Hell of dispensaries to sell to. As long as you can keep up, you lit. And you wouldn't even have to keep up because there's so many that you would just have to have your select group. You know what I'm saying? And as long as they always kept buying, you're lit.
That's right.
So I don't know, but
yeah, it's interesting.
Crazy.
Yeah.
As that shit like kind of like develops more and we learn more and hopefully they cap it. Because I like that shit's crazy.
Yeah, we got to tap in with this.
I want to see. And now this makes me want to go to Oklahoma just to see how crazy the industry is down there. To see how crazy the market is.
Facts.
Like, from area to area. And
it's just running Oklahoma right now, probably.
It is. I know one of the Kind Love, the dispensary I used to work for, they have 2 stores down there. Okay. They haven't even tried to expand here. And there was conversations for a while.
Yeah.
But once they hit Oklahoma, they have 2 stores there already.
Facts.
And they've been in that market a third of the fucking time as they've been in this market.
So that's what I've been hearing is just people moving out there. Dispos that are already out here, that's where they're opening up their second shop.
Yeah, a lot of them, especially right now, because there's no, they're not.
That's why.
They don't give a fuck.
That's why.
You got the money? Cool. We'll take it. But, yo, man, that's the end of the show today. Shout out to everybody who's out there watching. You dig what I'm saying? I did forget to turn the live on, so you'll be watching this at the regular time. Everybody will, but that's okay because if you haven't become a member, this is going to be your regular time watching it anyway. Because members are the only ones that are going to be able to watch the lives from here on out. You know what I'm saying? I think tomorrow we'll be doing a live to continue out to finish out this week and iron out any more kinks with the live situation. But it's going to be a member only live, so. Be a member if you want to watch it at 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:15. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to all the sponsors. We got High Grade. You dig what I'm saying? I got my bag right here. We got all the High Grade stuff. So if you haven't had your syrup, your daily dose, you need to go get it. Like right now. You dig what I'm saying? They got it over at Crystal Leaves. Get that flour, you know what I'm saying, from the Cuban crew. Get that concentrate from Habana Extracts. You know what I'm saying? You dig. And shout out to my dog, Eric, the ninja behind the mic.
Appreciate you, bro.
And the content creation studio, because without y'all, man, this shit would not be possible. We would not be on episode 50 almost.
Yes, sir.
This week is the end of it. End of season 1.
Good shit.
End of season 1, people. You dig what I'm saying? Tomorrow's 49. Friday is motherfucking 50. What should we do for our 50th show, bro?
Ooh.
What should we do for the 50th?
The 10K?
Should we bust it?
The 10K?
We got to bust it? You talk about busting that shit at 6 in the morning, bro?
What?
Oh,
I think that calls for a celebration,
trying to
bro.
end my whole day early.
Friday's canceled.
Hey, it's supposed to snow that day anyway.
Oh, bro, it's supposed to get crazy this weekend.
Yeah, it's supposed to snow all fucking weekend. Yeah. So I'm glad we coming in fucking early because it's supposed to snow like after we leave the show. So we're going to get in this motherfucker.
Bunker down this weekend.
Yeah, they don't be fucking. You already know. But if y'all got any ideas for what we should do for the 50th show, the end of season 1.
Yes, let's hear it.
It's crazy. Let me know because I really want to know what your ideas are. And if y'all got any ideas or suggestions moving into season 2, we've definitely got a bunch of ideas and cool things that we want to bring to the show. And even just like visuals as far as like y'all maybe being able to see what I see. Shit like that. Like we're going to try to make shit happen. We're going to elevate the game. You dig what I'm saying? So I love y'all. There is no me without you. Always remember, live life high. Honest, intelligent, genuine, humble. Shout out to TAC Girls as well. Almost forgot. Like I said, there's going to be definitely some more stuff about the TAC Girls coming up. You'll start to find their stuff in the links as well. So any businesses out there that need help with marketing, just need help getting their ish together, hit up the TAC Girls. Let them know Mile High sent you. Like I said, there will be a code that will be coming soon so that you can get a discount and, get some dope services because they definitely can help you get your business right from just simple shit and helping you with operations all the way up to literally executing content and helping you build your platforms and your engagements with people in the real life, in real life. You dig what I'm saying? So I love you guys. Oh, and if you haven't bro, are you on that new Buddy Jane app?
Nope.
Shout out to Buddy Jane too, man. I actually talked to one of the CEOs, really cool people over there, and the app is really dope too. So if you're a real, cannabis head, you dig, and you like to show off your cannabis, stuff, go to Buddy Jane because it's just like Instagram. It's like Instagram and Weed Maps kind of like had this like little love child. You know what I'm saying? Because they definitely have like this really dope social aspect to it where you can connect with people and show off your buds, your concentrates, your videos, your photos, whatever you want to.
Dope.
But then there's also this aspect where you can go find, you know, deals at some spots that are working with Buddy Jane, and you know, locate some new stuff. You dig what I'm saying? Or find your favorite shit. So yeah, follow me on there too. That Guy Mile High, and I'll see y'all later.